Time now for Stugatz's weekend observation.
It is time for Stugatz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, draft week is finally here. A week you hate so much, it forced you to take a sabbatical from writing that I'm fairly certain hasn't ended yet. Anyway, Mel, Todd, Riddick, Wingo, is this heaven? No, it's the NFL draft. Adam Schefter, 5 phone conversations at once, collision course.
Yeah.
Nearly impossible to eat a Stouffer's French bread pizza without burning the roof of your mouth.
Is that true? Put
And
it up.
tongue.
Put it on the poll.
Yeah.
Guillermo, put that on the poll. I think
It
he's
is.
dead right about that.
It's impossible.
That it's not possible to do.
Yep, and your tongue, by the way, too. Dan, it's a tradition unlike any other.
Roland Garros.
Chris Paul's team in trouble in the postseason. Colts GM.
In trouble.
They're in trouble, Dan.
Oh,
Big trouble.
come on,
They got a
man.
game 4 tonight in Minnesota. They're not very good. Harden's not right. Capella doesn't look to be right. And I'll tell you, the T-Wolves are a pretty talented team. And they got Wiggins. And they got Karl Anthony Towns, who finally showed up. Congratulations, you finally played in a playoff game, Karl Anthony Towns. And now they got some confidence. And they are rolling, and the Rockets are in trouble. Colts GM Chris Ballard said trading down from number 3 to number 6 in this year's draft proves assurance in Andrew Luck's future, saying we're pretty confident in where he's at. Just so we're all clear, this is where he's at. He hasn't thrown a football since October of 2017.
That is where we're at.
And by the way, Ballard, it's your job to not be pretty confident, but 100% confident of where he's at. Why am I so upset by this? I don't know. Just a stupid thing to say. Wait a second. Just realized, draft week, no one is telling the truth. Chris Ballard might be creating a smokescreen.
Oh.
If so, well done. And Dan hates this week. Holy bleep.
an
It's
idiot.
awesome.
What an idiot.
I mean, it's the best.
I'm so stupid.
There's nothing like it. When did Niko Mirotic become better than Larry Bird? When did Drew Holiday become better than Magic Johnson? I don't know much about anything, but I do know this. Whichever quarterback the Jets take this Thursday will be the wrong
The
one.
wrong one, of course.
I mean, it is. I already know it. And we're done. You know what the M in Mookie Betts stands for? MVP. There isn't a single image, not the Ice Bowl, not Joe Namath walking off the field, waving a finger, not John Elway soaring through the air, that screams football more than a Sal Palantonio stand-up shot outside of Eagles headquarters.
Eagles facility. Sal Powell will be the Rocky statue there before he's done.
Dan, best guess. What percentage of Sal Powell's life has been spent standing in front of the Eagles training facility? Because I'm setting the over-under at 60%.
Every damn last minute of his waking life.
So the over. All right. Also, Eagles. Who designed that building? Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom? Every time I see that thing, I think Super Mario is going to slide down the flagpole at the end of the hit. Heat Sixers. Chippy. The notion a player like Hassan Whiteside can't exist in today's NBA is absurd. Lebitard should be ashamed of himself. And so should Eric Spoelstra. Spo, instead of finding ways to get your best player involved, you thought it'd be a better idea in the playoffs to mess with what already is a fragile mind. Shame on you. It's too bad a guy like Joseph Nurkic can't really exist in today's NBA. Anthony Rizzo wants less games and same pay. Anthony, the Stugats is strong in you. Ben Simmons, better than Joel Embiid. Trey Wingo, always bathe in angelic white light. Aaron Rodgers.
Is that true? Are they doing that?
Yeah. I mean, I am so excited. This guy, Ed Wingo is perfect to lead this crew. Mike, is he not? Trey Wingo is going to crush this 3-day draft experience we're having.
Yes, he's great at that.
He's the best at it. He's
Yep.
so polished.
Yep.
Hal, man. Aaron Rodgers, over the next few years, has a better chance of winning a championship as Bucs owner than he does as Packers quarterback. Rockets will be lucky if they win 2 games against the Warriors. Just saw the Spurs score. The Warriors are done. I can't picture Louis Riddick in a T-shirt. That man sleeps in a tailored suit.
Oh, I'm with you on that. Can you put it on the poll, Guillermo? Can you picture Riddick in a T-shirt? I cannot.
I can't either. Working out, even in a tailored suit? Yep, he's working out in a tailored suit. The Pelicans are better without DeMarcus Cousins. Every now and then, I wonder to myself, if Manu Ginobili played baseball, we'd think he was on steroids. Remember when people said the Wizards were better without John Wall? That city, that media, all those women, and the person responsible for Derek Jeter's first bad public moment was Bryant Gumbel.
But it wasn't a bad public moment. It was just him telling Gumbel, you're mentally weak.
An orchestrated one. Baseball has hit a new low. Justin Verlander, are you kidding me? Got mad at an opposing player because in the 5th inning of a 5-0 game, he had the audacity to steal 2 bases. And Verlander, he's not in the spirit of the game. Well, he's trying to win a game. We're halfway through the game, and Verlander is getting mad at a guy for stealing 2 bases after he broke up Verlander's no-hitter. What are we supposed to do? What's the rule there on baseball? If I have a no-hitter going into the 5th and we're up 5-0, stop trying?
All right, so Verlander shouldn't get mad. Only you're allowed to be mad.
Yeah. Pretty much. Anyway. Marlins pitcher, Caleb Smith, 6 innings, 10 strikeouts. You know what the C in Caleb stands for, Dan? Dr. K. Malcolm Brogdon, Big Shot Brogdon. Bartolo Colon can scoot. Kevin Love looks like he's playing with mitts on. Why does Dan hate prediction radio? 22 experts at ESPN predicted the Blazers and Pelicans series, and not one of those 22 experts picked the Pelicans. Celts Bucks hasn't started yet. Want to know why? Road team hasn't won a game. In other words, Dan, both teams have held serve. Mike Mayock looks like he puts way too much stock in handshakes. Brandon Belt, 22 pitch at bat, 12 minutes, 45 seconds. Good to see that whole pace of play thing is working. Rob Manfred, you know what your problem is? The Brandon Belt at bat. Todd McShay, sun-kissed. Jay Feely taking a picture, holding a gun next to his daughter and her prom date. Jay, way to have the pulse of what's going on right now in America. Jay Feely, more like Jay really? Red Sox, good. Astros, better. Matt Harvey, some advice. You don't mess with a man named Mickey Callaway. Mozzarella sticks, underrated appetizer. Draft week is the absolute best. Anyone who disagrees can go to hell. So, Dan, when you get down there, make sure you say hi to our Bryles. Dan, those are the weekend observations.
We have a lot of cleaning up to do.
Oh, so much. All right, let's start here because we're largely the elephant. He's the elephant at the zoo, okay? And we're just janitors behind him. It was a 21 pitch at bat, not a 22 pitch at bat on Brandon Belt.
We just discussed that.
Rizzo said,
which is weird because it says 21 in his notes.
It is weird.
Yeah, Rizzo said that he would take less pay in order to play fewer games.
Me personally, I would love it. I think it's too much baseball. Personally, yes, guys are going to take pay cuts, but are we playing this game for the money or we love the game? I know there's both, but I think in the long run, it'll make everything better. I think starting the season later in the year, ending in October and not November, I don't know, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, let me answer. First off, you are playing for money, Anthony Rizzo. And secondly, okay, that's what you say publicly, okay? When it gets chopped down to 100 games, see if Rizzo takes less money.
All right,
Go ahead, I dare you.
Okay, you're going to do that.
Guarantee